Hello, welcome to Brighten Your Corner Ministry. My name is Cindy Ann Lewis Walcott, and we are studying life lessons from the Holy Bible. You don't have to be religious, these lessons are for holistic living. Today we're dealing with the law, the God's law. And it's the same law that governs most of our society today. It's well for a few, except for a few. So I am going to just read it, and then if there need be a discussion after, we'll have one. But I think it's very straightforward, so I will just go ahead and read. And if there's something that's not clear to you, please drop me a line in the comments down below. So it's called the Ten Commandments, but we know it's the law. We know it as the law. Today, we see it reflected in our judicial systems today. And I'll just read Exodus chapter 20. And the Lord spake these words, saying, so remember now, the people of Israel have come before God. They're in this place. There is a line they cannot cross. Actually, back in Exodus chapter 19, after all these things were set up for God to speak to them, God sent Moses back down to make sure these people don't cross this line, and they don't come too close because they might get curious. And he had certain which I'm going to deal with in a lesson separately, but there were certain barriers they shouldn't cross, and there were certain things that had to happen before God started speaking and after God was finished speaking. But that I will do it as another lesson because I found that interesting. So they're in the presence of God now, and God's speaking. And the Lord spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth. No image. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I am the Lord thy God. I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested in the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, or his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. That's the end. Sorry. The next, if I go on. So this was Exodus chapter 20. I read from verse 1 to verse 17. And that is the law God handed to the people then. That is the law that still governs us. And from this law, there would be probably the Sabbath is one of the laws we don't observe, that, or that's not really indoctrinate in our current system. But a byproduct of it is that the day we get off, the days we get off, that we have a 5 day working week basically, and we get 2 days off. So we get a day for the Sabbath on the weekend. So some people worship on Sunday, some people worship on Saturday. I worship on Saturday, or I reverence Saturday, and that day we get, that is the day we get. That's the where the reference to this law and keeping the Sabbath. So all the other laws here, as you've seen, I know. I think in Canada now, adultery, the adultery part has been removed from the law, and most laws around the world, but that was still part of Canada's law up to recently. So things may be changing, but the foundation of the law and the judicial system we have today is based on those laws. So I think it's straightforward, not much to explain, but if you do have questions, please drop me a note in the comment down below and I will get back to you. Have a beautiful day. Go back and read Exodus chapter 20, verse 1 to 17. And I'll see you for the next lesson, which is really, really exciting. Take good care. Have a good day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye now.